Irving is out there with J.R. Smith, and it's Mozgov in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Well, the effort was there, but he just couldn't quite fight his way through traffic.
Irving passes to Smith. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Smith's got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for Cleveland. San Antonio trailing here.
Well, I don't really know what to call it other than maybe the shoelace incident. But remember last year, J.R. Smith got himself into trouble for untying Sean Marion's shoelaces during a free throw.
And Doris Burke has something for us.
Oh, are you kidding me? That was a power punch right there.
Oh, great.
I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is the 2 points, not the dramatic.
Oh, come on, Clark. He had to go for it, didn't he?
I'm with you, Kevin. You can't fault him for that. I mean, just let him go. Who cares?
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Shumpert's checked in.
Man, a gaping hole in the defense that time, and he didn't waste any time getting through it.
Back to James. Cleveland moving it around. Irving attacking. LeBron against Leonard. James with the bucket. LeBron's got the lead up to 3 now for the Cavs.
Another good pass, and their offensive execution has been impressive, to say the least.
The last 4 field goals have been assisted. Yeah, passing has kept the defense off balance, but to get assists, you got to make the shots.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Shumpert gets a wide open look, and another 3 for Cleveland. Here's Green. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. And Leonard gets it to go.
Boy, that was a thing of beauty by Parker.
9 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Outside Shumpert. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And the teams are going to have to wait before head. Close game as we wrap it. Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half. You have to like what we're seeing from J.R. Smith.
It looked like he made everything he got. I mean, anytime he had an open look, he took advantage of the opportunity there in that first half.
And Steve, they were all good looks. I mean, his shot selection has been terrific throughout the game.
The third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away in the last half of the game. You have to like what we're seeing from J.R. Smith.
Well, he created a lot of opportunities for himself in the first couple of quarters. And I'll tell you what, he was smart with his shot making, too. He really took good ones.
You know, points per shot attempted is really one of the undervalued stats in the game, and it's a real measurement of efficient scoring.
Kawhi Leonard is out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. Then there's Parker, and it's Duncan, and it's Fredette in at the shooting guard position. So that's who Greg Popovich starts the second half with.
You know, as great as Aldridge was in the first half of last year, you felt like he was going to really kick it into overdrive in the second half of the season because of his all-star snub.
Manu Ginobili's checked in for Jimmer Fredette.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Well, they already had him staggered, and now all of a sudden they're throwing some haymakers.
I like the offensive awareness to exploit that lack of coverage on that play.
And Aldridge, in saying he should have been a starter in last year's All-Star game, probably comparing the Blazers record at the time to that of Kevin Love's of Minnesota.
Yeah, but it's not just team success. I mean, one thing for Aldridge, he takes some tough shots. A 23-point per game score, but his shooting efficiency was actually below average last season.
Irving drives in, and foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Boy, some would like to give Kyrie Irving the injury-prone label. I'm not sure if that's fair. Although in his first 3 seasons, he has yet to stay healthy start to finish.
Both good from the line that time. And for Kyrie, you know, he can play all 82, Steve, and put this all to rest, but when he goes to the IR as much as he has, it's a fair question to pose.
Well, that's what he's got to do, Kevin. He's got to put together a season or 2 where he plays, 75, 80, 82 games. Nothing else will put that label to rest, and it's just a matter of being able to do it. Some of it is luck, and some of it is maybe developing a more sound routine to help his body get through the year.
A platoon swap here for Cleveland. That's good.
Good ball movement. He put that pass in the ideal spot, right where it needed to be.
And here is Ginobili. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Offensive rebound. Aldridge kicks to Parker. Ginobili dishes to Leonard. And the three off target. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
This was such a pretty pass, Kevin. A beautiful assist, and of course it turned into the easy basket, but just a gorgeous play there.
And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. The two stars, LeBron and Love, at the 3 and the 4. J.R. Smith out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's Mozgov in at the center. And the basket by Ginobili.
Those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games, Steve.
Irving kicks to Smith. The kick out to Irving. Anderson passes to Mills. The feed to Diaw. Pass to Ginobili. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Anderson can't get it to go.
You know, to cut deficits, you got to be making smart basketball plays out there. Taking care of the ball. It's not done by hoisting up bonehead threes like that one.
And the dunk by James.
Now, that was an incredible reverse throwdown right there. Tremendous body control.
I'd even go as far to say, Clark, that was a punctuation dunk. Huh?
I can feel that.
Sending a message.
Yes, sir. A message, and put it on the highlight reel for later.
He got a great read of where that miss was going, and that allowed him to be the first guy to it and get the putback.
Cavaliers leading. Irving kicks to James. Smith outside for 3. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Duncan, he's checked in for Diaw. Aldridge comes in for West. Leonard, he's checked in for Anderson. And Tony Parker is subbed in for Patty Mills.
Well, the shot was there for him, and he had to take it. I don't care if he didn't convert. He's got to take that every time.
Outside Irving. The kick out to LeBron.
That was wicked!
Buries it. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
When Duncan is on like he is now, there's really not much you can do about it.
When they foul intentionally, they're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Yeah, you got to freeze the clock. I mean, that's the enemy in this situation.
A few misses at the line, and they're in good shape.
Gets the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's a 4-point ballgame.
Nice work there. Steps up, knocks them down, and makes it a 2-possession game.
San Antonio calls timeout. They're behind by 4. 19 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
And obviously time is the big factor here because they need to get points fast and then go for the steal, and if not, a quick foul.
As hard as it is, you just have to hope the guy you send to the line doesn't convert.
There's Green with the 3. Yes! And that shot brings them to within just 1.
Huge points.
That's beyond huge, Steve. I mean, they needed that bucket desperately.
And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here. First free throw is good, and that will put them up by 2. And so he drops them both. It's a 3-point game.
Perfect time to be perfect at the line. Now only a 3 can tie it. A chance to tie it up, Clark.
A 3 would make it happen.
He feeds it to Ginobili. Count it! A tremendous 3 to tie it up. Timeout called, Cleveland. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. And out of bounds as San Antonio gains possession.
Got sloppy in a close game. You have to take advantage of every opportunity.
It's Parker with the drive. Here's Aldridge. Oh, it's no good. And we're headed. Regulation is ended, and we're heading to overtime. Live from the AT&T Center in San Antonio, you're watching 2K Sports. Well, if you love great competition and neck-to-neck basketball action, this one has been a great one. Overtime number 1. Getting going right now. Courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineup for us now in overtime. On the court for San Antonio. Ginobili and Leonard on the wings. Aldridge out there with Duncan. And it's Parker in at the point guard position.
Guys, he's one of the main reasons this game is tied up. I mean, he's done his part to keep them in it.
He dishes it to Duncan. And that'll be San Antonio as it goes out of bounds. Spurs retain possession. Parker drives in. The Cavaliers pull it in.
That's kind of a shocker. The defense was there, but it wasn't right in his face. Kind of out of character for him to miss those.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Smith on the wing. And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession.
He had no choice but to lunge for that pass to stop it from getting through.
Well, that was a good job. It could have been a quick bucket if he doesn't knock it out of bounds there.
The pass to Irving. Back to LeBron. From downtown. Laces one from 3.
Nice play. They're in control. Just play solid, good defense. No quick bucket and no easy 3.
San Antonio calls timeout. They trail by 3. 16 seconds left in overtime. Poked away, and that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. And so it's San Antonio with it. Ginobili gets a wide open look. It's good! And oh, that was an enormous three-pointer. San Antonio making a switch here. Smith outside for 3. Bullseye. You guessed it, we're going to have a technical foul here. They tried to call a timeout, but already had used all of them. Steve, I think, just lost track of the situation.
Well, it's always a matter of knowing the number of timeouts you've already used up, and the coaches and the bench has to remind players as well. So it's pretty rare, though, to see a team lose track of how many timeouts they actually have left.
You know, you're right. This is sort of an embarrassing foul, really. One you hope never actually happens to you. So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. Oh, he got it!
My goodness.
Oh! Count it! Wide open, he fires off on that one. And so it's Cleveland who comes out on top here. Clark, what a game.
Yeah, they kept their cool, stayed with the game plan, and that's why they came out on top.
And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Yes, I'm here with Kevin Love, and Kevin, a very big effort to come away with this game. What does it mean to the resiliency of this team to pull out a win like this?
We're just giving ourselves a chance to win. So, we're really just grinding it out as much as we possibly can. We're getting better every day. So, we're happy we got this win. I got to give it all to my teammates and my coaches.
Hard work pays off, Kevin. Great job. Guys, back to you.
Doris, thank you. And for Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke, and the rest of our great 2K Sports crew. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for joining us as Jordan presents our player of the game, LeBron James.